I went camping one weekend. Wonderful to escape the noisy, crowded suburbs to a noisy, crowded campsite. I'm joking, it was a wonderful place and I'd recommend it if they were paying me, but they're not, so I'm not going to recommend it. People enjoyed themselves at the campsite, and there was not a politician in sight to tell them why they shouldn't enjoy themselves or to point out that the neighbor had a larger tent or more worse. Many years ago, I met a West Indian couple, and when they asked where I was from, and I replied that I was from South Africa, they said, "Ah, the friendly country." Now, I thought we had decolonized that particular notion over the past decade or so, led, of course, by our snarling, finger waving, fist waving, nation building politicians. But not so. People were really very friendly, and it was an absolute delight to be there. The exception was a gentleman who chose the very late hours to expound at great length on what he would do to someone who had clearly upset him. I think it was the spirit of the time for him. Now, he reminded me with his superior logic and linguistic ability of a certain political party whose name just escapes me at the moment. His use of the F verb in every sentence was something to hear. People said he was very inconsiderate. And I said, no, not so. Thoughtful of him to explain in great detail the sequence of events. I mean, it's a horrible thing to get, excuse the language, to get effed up without a thorough briefing first. I remember Mr. Malema extending the same courtesy to a gentleman at a Pan-African parliamentary meeting. For more straightforward comment on being South African and being in South Africa, read my blog, The Scuffle Continues. My books are on Amazon Kindle, Richard J. Mann. Cheers.